Alrighty. How we doing? Ugh. It is a little late. In fact, it's very late. Um, but I figured I would get some Ho encounters before I streamed again tomorrow afternoon. Felt like it only felt right that I didn't leave off on just one encounter. What's up, Nick? Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna start doing our Ho resets, and I'm gonna pray it's a quick hunt, but you never know. We could be here, until the stream ends. We could be here until 2 weeks from now. There's really no telling. Alright. Well, without further ado, let's get this fucking bird, dude. Let's do it. And we're doing this. God, these take about as long as Eevee, I'm just realizing now. Ugh. I think they take a little less, but this might be another Eevee situation. Ah, fuck. I just had an under odds hunt too. Well, that sucks. Across Frogger to Gengar, Dragonite, Shiny Golem, and Charizard. That's pretty good. That's a good team. That's pretty balanced as well. Oh, number 6. Actually, one thing I do want to test real quick. I want to see the damage output that this Gyarados is going to give me. Obviously, we'll eat a Fire Blast. I want to see how much that does. Okay. And that's exactly why we checked, right? Because if that was the shiny one, we would have just killed it. But it wasn't. So now I know that Waterfall kills if it's a crit. So now I know not to use Waterfall. Right, this is Ho-Oh number 7. Number 9 right there. I hate to do this, I might have to close out of Spotify because I feel like it's making it run slower. 10th Ho-Oh, by the way. I might have to get rid of the background music for the sake of making these encounters run faster, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna check my task manager one more time. Oh yeah, my CPU is really high. What is causing that? Now it's not. It said it was really high a second ago. Oh. That too. That will probably help. Alright. Yeah, let's try again. Hopefully those will run faster. This is Ho number 11. There we go. Now I feel like it's running faster. Yeah, there we go. This will be ho number 12 right here. This is the 12th one. There we go. Now this is moving a lot faster. Look at that. I'm just gonna leave it at 12. I'm not gonna update it until I click on it. Imagine we get this in like 50 resets. That'd be crazy. That'd be fucking crazy. What's up, Alex? We're doing hellos. Now it's running slow again. It's about the same pace as Eevee's. I hate to say that, because it doesn't ring very well in my head. This is about the same pace as Eevee's. That means we could be here for fucking ever. So forget soft reset hunts are like literally the devil. This is number 20. Why is it moving so slow? I feel like I should also give out an epilepsy warning because I feel like the lights are flashing a little bit for the encounter, so anybody that, if you have epilepsy problems, I would not recommend being on the stream, but I don't think anybody does. Alright, I think I have to, I'm sorry, I hate to do this. I'm gonna have to get rid of the background music because I think it'll help a little bit. In terms of my, oh wait, never mind. I found the problem. I think I found the problem. I don't think I actually have to get rid of the music. I think I found the problem. Alright. Assuming we keep Ho-Oh at this pace, it's a little faster than Eevee. But you know, a win's a win. Watch out, a Mega Rayquaza. Does it have like Ice Fang or Ice Beam or something? 25th Ho-Oh. Blizzard, yeah, that makes sense. It's about 11 to 12 seconds per reset. That's not bad. That's like much slower than the Nidoran pace. It's like pretty much twice as, it's like takes twice as, I would get 2 Nidorans in the same amount of time, but I get more Hoes than I do get Eevees from Bill. So, assuming this doesn't go longer encounter-wise than Bill's Eevee, which, you know, is always a possibility that it will. But if it goes less, it won't take as long. So, let's just hope so. This is the hunt I've been looking forward to do, though. Ho has always been one of my favorite legendaries. And I've yet to get a shiny version of it. And getting it in its game, pretty much. I know it's a Gen 4 remake of the game, but it pretty much is the game. Getting it in its game would be, you know, pretty legendary. No pun intended. "35 encounters. Should I do a test capture? I'm gonna do a test capture. If I catch it, I'm obviously gonna reset, so it's not gonna matter. I just wanna see, I wanna do a little test capture on this. I'll do it in speed up so it's not, you know. Of course we miss Ice Fang. I'll do that. I guess, oh no, Whirlpool is way too risky. But it'll free itself once it kills Gyarados, I guess, so maybe not. I'm realizing this thing's really strong. I'm faster than it though. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Punch. Okay. I think when we fight it, I think we're just gonna have to throw Ultra Balls. I'm not gonna lie. I think that actually might just be the move. Let's just throw Ultra Balls. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna have to do when we go to catch this thing, is just throw a bunch of Ultra Balls and hope. It's a 1 in like 256 for an Ultra Ball at full health. I don't think I did enough damage to really lower that. So yeah, we're gonna have to get lucky if you want this in an Ultra Ball. You're so cooked, Fern. Sorry to say it, but you're gonna die here. Yeah, it's not even wiggling a little bit. All due respect. And you just get crit by that. I guess we could maybe lead with Espeon and try to get a few sand attacks maybe on it. That could be a potential move. Yeah, just doing that, I only really got to throw about 10 balls. Oh no, that wasn't 37. Oops. Still 36. This is 37 now, though. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're not really going to have a chance to weaken it. Unless I want to risk using Waterfall with Gyarados. Which I'm not going to. I'm probably just going to use Whirlpool or something, and it'll probably kill me and free itself from the Whirlpool. That's 40 Ho-Ohs. It's a lot of Ho-Ohs, as is, but we're probably going to see thousands of them. Like, quite literally thousands of them. Unless the game wants to be nice. Smallin got his in like 300. Could throw me a bone, give it to me in about that many encounters. I really would not be mad. Guys, what do we think for this? Is this going to be a quick hunt, or are we going to be here for a while? I do have my doubts. But you never know. Number 46, I think. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. I thought that, at first I thought that this Ho-Oh would be, you know, a quicker hunt, but then my Nidoran came under odds, and I'm like, oh, I think we got one more over odds in the chamber. Unless I'm lucky. But, so yeah. If this does go over odds, I just hope it's a Bill's Eevee situation where it just goes slightly. Like, it doesn't go to, like, you know, fucking like 16,000. Like, let's just hope it goes to, you know, 8.5, 9,000, 10,000. Like, if it does go over odds. Or we can get it in the first 50 resets. That would be good too. Yo, what's good, Midnight? Conveniently enough, we are streaming at midnight. And we're just getting some Ho-Oh encounters out of the way. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight, but you know, I might as well make a small dent in the thousands of Ho-Oh encounters I foresee in my future. You never know though. But I've gotten lucky with a lot of my hunts recently, so I feel like I'm due for a bad one. Not 60. Would have been so poetic if it was at 60. And my first hunt of this entire thing took 60 resets. Again, that would have been crazy lucky though. Like, it's so improbable that would have happened in the first 60. Oh, shiny is so good though. Like, it's whatever, however long this takes, unless it takes, like, you know, fucking quintuple digits. Actually, quintuple digits, I mean, I guess if it's like 10,000 or like 11 or 12,000 could be worse. But if it gets to like 30k, 20k, then we got a problem. 420 resets, that would be nice. That would be nice. Anything under odds would be nice, but like the game has blessed me up quite a bit recently, so I'm not confident that it's gonna happen. We love a good funny number. This will be encounter 69. God, Ho-Oh is so cool. Such a cool legendary. Like, it really is. 11,000? I think it's a decent estimate. It would be my longest hunt encounter-wise, if it went that long. But I can see it, to be honest. I've only had one over odds hunt this entire time, and it was the EV, and it didn't even go that over odds, so. Unless I'm just, you know, some sort of, you know, luck saint. I imagine that I'm gonna go over odds again. Just hoping it's not, you know, I just hope it doesn't get to double odds. That's really what I'm hoping for, is it doesn't get to that point. That's what I'm really hoping for. But hey, you never know. I mean, it took Small Ant fucking 2,000 resets for 5 shinies. And it took him 15,000 for the other one, but... But hey, sometimes luck just works like that. Sure as hell will probably be my biggest reaction I've had so far, though, because I react really big to shinies that are good. Also shinies that are like, of like Pokemon that I really like. And Ho-Oh is like probably top 100 Pokemon for me across the entire franchise. Potentially higher up on that list. Like, I haven't posted the Nidoran reaction yet, but the Nidoran reaction I had was, like, 2 separate reactions. I had the reaction of me seeing it sparkle, and then I had the reaction of me realizing it was male Nidoran. And you can hear both reactions. Like, in real time, when I got the Nidoran, I went, oh, and then I went, oh, like, like, it's male, like, ah. As says, another Heartgold playthrough, while this process of getting Pokeballs as quick as possible. I ran into a shiny Metapod, killed it, and stopped playing. Oh yeah, you didn't have Pokeballs. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, that would suck. I'm sorry to hear that. Probably would stop playing too, though, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't failed one of these shinies yet, knock on wood, so. If I failed a shiny Ho-Oh, though, I think that would do irreparable mental damage to my psyche for the remainder of this run. while for that reset. Lesson being, if you think that won't ever happen to you, it will if you play long enough. Yeah. What's so funny is that I think I've had more instances recently of me getting random Poke Rusts than me getting an unprompted shiny on a game, even though Poke Rust is 3 times rarer than a shiny. Like, I've gotten unprompted Poke Rusts like a couple times that I can remember recently on some save files, but in terms of random shinies that I didn't hunt actively, last one I can remember that happened was like a few years ago. So luck really is just completely random. Like, I did a Bunnelby solo run recently. Yes, Bunnelby solo run in Pokemon. Was it X or Y? I think it was X. It was Pokemon X. I did it on an emulator, and I allowed no healing items in battle, or no items in battle in general, other than held items. I allowed held items, just to give myself, like, a small little chance. And I was able to complete the run, but I think before I even got to the first gym, or, like, pretty close to the beginning of the game, I got Poke Rust on my Bunnelby. And I was able to train up its attack EVs using the dummy thing, which helped. Alright. Keep your eyes on the screen, guys. It's encounter 100. We've now entered the triple digits. But it's not a shiny. I've only gotten Pokemon once, and that was in Pokemon Sun, but I was kind of likely to have gotten it since I know I've ran for more than 20k encounters. I think it's 20k battles. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I thought it was only trainer battles, but it might be able to happen against wild Pokemon as well. I use Desmoon. Desmoon for DS games, but for... Alright, I'm not sure how the legality of me talking about this, but I think I'm small enough that I'll get away with it. For Game Boy games, I use MGBA. For Nintendo DS, or for Nintendo DS games, like default DS games, like Gen 4, Gen 5 games, I use Desmoon. And then for 3DS games, like Gen 6, Gen 7, I use Citra. MGBA is low-key supreme, though. The speed up that you get on those games is unrivaled. Like, you're not even able to control your character. Like, if I had done this in Gen 3, this would have been even easier with the speed up. But pirating games isn't legal. What even is the difference, though? like realistically speaking, what even is the difference? Like, I know emulators are legal. I've seen people stream emulators all the time. But I thought there were certain rules about how extensively you could talk about it, type of thing. Or like what emulators use. Like, I'm not sure if you're allowed to promote certain emulators. But, I mean, I'm gonna do it. Because, you know... I'm not big enough to where it's a serious problem. I'm purposely giving the Ho-Oh encounters time to breathe as well, just to, you know, make sure I like fully see it before I reset. Gotta give it the extra second. That extra second is crucial. The difference is whether you dump the game yourself or downloaded it off the internet. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's fair. But I guess why does it matter, I guess? Like, I feel like companies would care equally. But, I guess not. Because I'm sure getting the files to these games isn't super duper hard to post on the internet. Actually, I mean, I imagine it is hard, but... or complex, but... probably isn't the worst process in the world. I'm already getting in a rhythm with these resets. I'm already getting used to seeing Red Ho-Oh's face. Waiting on the orange one, though. The light orange one. Oh yeah, yeah, especially in the newer games, Regis. I shiny hunted Regis recently on an Omega Ruby ROM, and I literally had to wait. I purposely waited so that I would see the animation for me about to throw out my Pokemon before I would do a reset, because I literally couldn't tell the difference. Even when the shiny Regis was on screen, I literally couldn't tell until it sparkled. Like, it's so unnoticeable. In the older games, it's not as bad, though. The color change is a lot more obvious in the older games. They should have just made... Regis' shiny was so easy, though. They could have just made a pure black or pure white, or like a mint green or something. Like, it was so easy to make that good, and they just fucked it up. That sucks, yeah. I still have to finish Regirock on that Omega Ruby ROM. Started it and I never finished it. I have to revisit that one of these days. One of these days, that freaking the shiny Ho is just gonna fly across the screen, and I'm just gonna lunge back in my chair. Who cares if the shiny looks terrible? Shiny hunters. Like, when I shiny hunted my Regis, I went so over odds, it was fucking crazy. I had shiny charm and everything, and I was doing that for weeks, like a week or two on a ROM when I had shiny charm. Like, I had probably gone 4 or 5 times the odds for that fucking Regis. It was atrocious. Either that or I accidentally reset on a shiny one. Like, it was so bad. And that might have been part of the reason why I felt like it wasn't worth it. I was still happy, of course, but the shiny was so shit. Like, I would never hunt Regis again just because its shiny is so bad. Maybe in an older game I would, just because it's not as bad in these games. But what's going on, Alex? This is cool though. I get to watch my chat grow in real time as I keep doing these. Like, it was just Nick when I had started, and then Alex came along after like the next couple parts, and now we got you. I've had other people here and there that jump in and out of these streams. But in terms of consistent viewers that chat a lot, I don't get them a lot, but you know, you got to be consistent. I get my friend Evan every now and then too when he's not busy. He's a busy guy. $142. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go. I did start streaming really late, so I'm probably just gonna go until I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. This probably won't be as long as my stream earlier. In fact, it definitely won't. I'm not gonna be up for another 3 hours. I got like probably an hour and a half in me, extra max. Actually, I can maybe do 2 if I push it, but not sure. Why did I delete my old streams? I didn't. I don't think I did. I might be misremembering. I'll double check that for you, Nick. That's if I remember. Are you gonna do more Pokemon after you finish this challenge? There is this short series I need to finish where I was doing a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, and I was doing it 1 gym at a time until I beat the Elite Four. And the last part I uploaded was me beating Flannery, and I have the footage recorded of me beating Norman and Winona. I need to finish that series. I'm probably going to do more Pokemon related stuff, but I think I am going to do other games as well. Problem is I haven't found another game I really want to play yet, so until then it's probably going to be Pokemon. No, these resets actually aren't that bad. I think I'm just happy I'm doing something that's not the fucking Eevee hunt. The Eevee hunt was so brutal. I'm never doing a gift Pokemon hunt ever again. Unless it's for, like, my favorite Pokemon. Which they're probably not going to do that for fucking Rowlet. I mean, I guess starters are technically gift Pokemon. Here's the thing, as much as I love Rowlet, I can't even hunt it in the freaking newer games. Ultra Moon might be more tolerable. I might do it in Ultra Moon. I might do it in Ultra Moon. I want to shiny hunt Rowlet. But in terms of shiny hunting, like, shiny only challenges, this is not going to be for a while. For me, it's probably going to be Nuzlocks. Or maybe if I get crazy, I'll do some Kaizo attempts. Or some sort of cool ROM hacks I find, like ROM patches. And maybe doing Pokemon Ruby, where every Pokemon has Wonder Guard. Or something. I've already done that on my own time. I don't know. I'll find some cool things to do, but that's Pokemon related. But I want to play other games on top of Pokemon. I have never SOS hunted. But it seems cool. I've done like pretty much every shiny hunting method in Gen 6 except for that. Like I've done Horde hunts, I've done the Dex Nav chaining in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I haven't done like Friend Safari and Pokemon X though. That's another one that I didn't do. I've done Masuda method. Masuda method is work. Like people talk about Masuda method like it's, you know, godly. I think for specific Pokemon it is, but if you have other methods at your disposal, in Gen 6 it's not the most necessary. There's a select few Pokemon I think it's good for, they're like Beldum and Bagon. Trying to get Bagon through chains is ridiculous. It's so bad in that game. And then Beldum I think you can only get as a gift Pokemon. And you would just breed it with a Ditto. Or you can reset for it. I'm not sure what would actually be faster. think it depends if you have a shiny charm or not. I think my favorite shiny hunting method ever, though, is probably dex nav chaining. It used to be hordes for a while, but then I got really good at dex nav chaining, and I'm like, that's the best one. I suck at fishing too much. I don't even like chain fishing that much. Like, I chain fish. Like, I've chain fished for a couple Pokemon, but I'm so bad at fishing that, like, I find it insufferable. Like, I got the chains of, like, 30 and 40 on several separate occasions, and I couldn't get higher than that, and I still couldn't get that fucking shiny Feebas. I've been so unlucky. On top of me just sucking at fishing. I did eventually get it, though. The shiny Milotic is pretty cool. I feel like I've just been saying random words for the last 2 minutes. Just been yapping. I heard the odds only improve on certain chain numbers. That is not true. There's a dex nav chaining calculator. It'll, unless your search level on a Pokemon is literally 0. Like, search level also plays a part of it. The higher search level you have on a Pokemon increases your dex nav chaining odds. And you can search up what your odds increase increment is on like a website. But even on the boosted encounters, like every 5 encounters, there's a boost, and you get a bigger boost on chain number 50 and 100. But even the encounters in between that have higher than base odds, assuming your search level isn't like literally 0. I think it is base odds if it is literally 0. Alright, that's not right. 175 is this encounter. Search level 600, yeah, that's good. That's a pretty good search level. Yeah, so even your base odds on the not special chain numbers, like the ones that don't end in 5 or 0, are still going to be higher. Not as high as the ones that do end in 5 and 0, but they're still going to be a lot higher than base odds. Like on average, it should take you about a chain of like people say that they find shinies in chains with high search levels. That's like people that have like search level 999 though. Like most people say that they find them within like the first 100. And if you're unlucky, it'll take you 200 or 300. Like I remember I chained for a Shroomish with shiny charm, but starting at low search level, and I think I did like 300 or 400 before I finally got one. Yeah, I did a shiny only in Omega Ruby, and I think I dex nav chained 2 of my Pokemon. I horde hunted 1. I Masuda method 1. Masuda method hunted 1. I saw for Scepter 1 because that was my starter. And then I'm trying to remember. And then I chain fished 1. Yeah. Did like pretty much every method I could in those games. Yeah, sometimes your luck is just really bad. I've had some pretty bad strokes of luck. Some pretty good strokes of luck as well. Pokemon's RNG is very strange sometimes. Almost at 200. It's not bad. I feel like I'm making pretty good pace with these encounters. I can't remember if I counted that encounter or not. Was that 190 or was that 191? I don't even fucking remember. Give me 1 second. I can actually watch the stream playback right now and find out. That's not 199, by the way. Hold on. Yeah, this is 191. Okay. Sorry about that. We're good. The most stroke of luck was when I busted open the rock to get into my secret base and had a shiny gravel pop. That is pretty lucky. That is pretty lucky. We're now 8,000 away from odds. At least it's something. Got rid of the stray, 192. My best stroke of luck probably in any Pokemon game, other than me getting Pokerus really early in my Bumblebee run. This is the last time I can remember getting random shinies in a playthrough, like without actively hunting them. I was playing Omega Ruby on a real cartridge. I think I was about 15 or 16. And on the route that is east of Maulville City, the one that you surf to, that has like the tall grass and all that stuff, and this is after you beat Norman. This is like the first area that you have to surf to, right after you get the Surf HM. That route. I ran into the tall grass and I found a shiny Pelipper. Which, you know, really lucky. It was completely random. Like, oh shit, random shiny. And then I caught it. I was really happy. And I'm like, you know what? Pelipper shiny isn't bad. I don't know why people should on this Pokemon. And then a few encounters later, I was on the, I think literally the next route over or something like that. Or like, I think I progressed a little bit through the game. I didn't get too many encounters. And then I got a shiny Absol, like pretty shortly after I got the shiny Pelipper. It wasn't, I don't think it was back to back, but it was, that's 200 by the way. They were really close together, and they were so close together that like I like had to search up if there was a scripted shiny Absol to make sure that I wasn't like going insane. Like I didn't even react when the shiny Absol sparkled because I was like, there's no way that I'm that lucky. Like that has to be scripted. Like my first thought wasn't, oh my god, that's so crazy. My first thought was, that's fucking scripted. It wasn't, by the way. I really did just get that lucky. And ever since those two shinies in Omega Ruby, I haven't, you know, I've yet to see another shiny that I haven't specifically hunted for. Just one that randomly popped out. I have not gotten one of those yet. I've seen plenty of shinies that I've actively hunted for. But shinies don't find me, I find the shinies. It'd be really nice if I found a shiny Ho-Oh. Oh, you have a dog? That's cool. What kind of dog do you have? Oh, but it's not 1 o'clock at night for me. Good luck on the hunt. Thank you. Have a good night. It's also 1 a.m. for me as well. But I'm gonna be here. It's 2:10. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on, in all fairness. I think I'm going to probably be streaming for another hour. I know it's not really going to be a long stream, but I did stream a little later than I usually do. It's probably going to be my shortest stream in a minute. My last streams have been pretty long, but I think I'm just going to cap this one out at about 2 hours. Because I got to wake up. I'm trying to wake up earlier. And staying up until 2 a.m. is a push for me now, because I've been fixing my sleep schedule recently. I'm fucking it up right now, but I've been fixing it recently. So instead of me hunting for 2.5 or 3 hours that I usually do, just give me 2. But I mean, I wasn't even fully planning on hunting tonight, so make some progress for when I do really lock in and do a full ass stream for these hoes. Do a couple full ass streams for these hoes tomorrow. Yes, I did. I did see those photos, Alex. Something tells me we're going to get back to 4 digits pretty quickly. Let's see. Maybe not tonight. We probably won't get to 4 digits tonight, but... Alright, 222s, here we go. I still have to post the clip of me getting the shiny needle run. I will do that tomorrow. Oh, a few things to do tomorrow, though. I gotta finish up this project for school. And then I gotta, get my streams out and all that. Luckily, it's a rest day for me, so I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow. Nice. I'll have a little bit more free time to just do whatever, bed rot, do schoolwork. Look at hundreds and hundreds of hoes. Oh, excuse me, that was nasty. I already feel the snooze starting to hit me. This will be 233. Oh, God, man. Like I said, this last hour is going to be a push. I usually be going to bed at around this time, but my dumb ass wanted to stay up and do hollows. But you know, at least it's going to get us, you know, probably 400 or 500-ish encounters closer, whatever number I end on. Depends how many I get to by the time it hits 2 a.m. Or, you know, if Ho really wants to be nice and show up soon, which, you know, I doubt it will. I'm so early in this hunt that it's so improbable. But, I mean, it would be really nice if we ended on, if our last hunt was one that did take so fucking long. Oh, they probably will. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna be here for like 3 weeks. Also, I'm gonna preface the thumbnail that I made for this video. I was just gonna do what I've done for my normal thumbnail, which is just the whole shiny onlys thing, and then I was gonna put shiny hello on it. But then I accidentally just made the entire thumbnail just shiny hello, and I was like, you know what? That actually kind of works. This shiny hello might have blended in too much with the orange background of the Heartgold thing that I usually do. So I think that'll just be my thumbnail. Just shiny hello's big ass face. It also makes sense given how big this hunt is. It's the shiny hunting of the box art legendary. You can't do this in modern games anymore. You can't shiny hunt a box art legendary anymore. They just shiny lock them. I saw the text, Alex. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? 250, by the way. Don't. I'm gonna delete that message. I shouldn't have asked. That was my fault. Hopefully you get that taken care of. Yeah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have asked. Yeah, that was kind of TMI. Too personal? Yeah, too much information. Yeah. Too much information is what TMI stands for. It's all good, man. Just... You need to know that, is all. Nick's also 14, so. Watch what you say. Yes, I did. I did see it. Mario Kart's fun. I like Mario Kart. I only really get to play it when I see my friends, to be honest. Dude, I'm really getting tired. I want to at least get to 400 though. I don't want to. And super duper early. 400 will be an okay starting point. It's not quite, you know, the 500 or maybe 600 I'd want to strive for how per stream. But it's a good start considering I wasn't planning on doing a full length stream tonight since I started a little late. I don't feel tired. Well, it's a little earlier where you're living as well. It's 1:13 in the morning for me. So I'm pushing my limits a little bit to be up this late, but we're doing it. However, if Hoa was nice to me, I probably would just end stream early. And pick up the game tomorrow, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Fortnite isn't dead, but it definitely isn't the same level of popular that it used to be. Like, it's definitely at its lowest point, I think, than it has been recently. But there's still a lot of people that play it and stream it, of course. So to say it's dead is a little bit of an overstatement, but it's definitely not as popular as it used to be. But it's still popular. Oh. 114 for you as well, yeah. That's what I'm living with right now. Ugh. I should not stream this late ever again. This is such a bad idea. Oh, I have to end at 1:45 instead of 2. I'm sorry. It's just I'm getting way more tired than I thought I was going to. I don't want to jeopardize my sleep schedule too much. So I gotta find the right balances, you know, getting, you know, a chunk of these Hoas done, but also, you know, thinking about my own livelihood. Oh. You're probably just gonna hear me fucking yawn every 5 seconds. That's probably gonna be so annoying so fast. A 30 to 40 mil, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely not. If that's accurate, that's definitely not bad. Definitely not a dead game. A dead game is like Fall Guys, like that's a dead game. Nobody plays Fall Guys. Talking about Fall Guys is like talking about fidget spinners, like so in the past, it's unreal. Yeah, I think there's still a small Among Us audience. I don't think it's as dead as other day games, but it's definitely not alive. Game is definitely not very popular anymore, but I think there's still like a group of people, like a small community that still plays that game. Oh god, dude. Yawning all over the place. Yawning mid-sentence. Crazy work. Do people still play with I can't speak. Do people still play with Beyblades? I respect Beyblades more than I do fidget spinners, but people still play with them? I haven't seen a Beyblade in a while. Last time I played with a Beyblade was when I was like single digit ages. I think that was a while ago since I touched a Beyblade. Almost at 300 encounters, by the way. After sometimes. And that was the 300th hello. Already almost a third of the way to 1,000. So right now we're not going to get to 1,000 this stream. Probably next stream though we will get to 1,000. I imagine it's fun. I just haven't seen them in a while. Did I just count 2 resets for 1, by the way? I don't even remember. You know, my brain is fried. I'll just double check real quick to make sure I didn't. Give me 2 seconds, I'm sorry. So that was 1. I did reset. This is 302, right? I'm correct. Yeah, sorry. I was just freaking tweaking. Alright. This is 303. It's 307. Oh, what's good, Chase? Haven't talked to you in a minute. How we doing? No, I can't freaking type. There we go. No, that's not right. There we go. 310. I know nothing about Beyblade, so speaking a little gibberish to me right now. Sounds cool though. The Chase to say brought and then dip. Can't believe him. Can't believe him. Alright, well, I saw you were live. Say hi, but I'm going to bed. Good night. Yeah, no, I'm tired too. I'm probably not going to be live for too much longer either, so that's fair. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for stopping by, even if it was just for a couple seconds. We should call soon, though. We should get me, you, and Evan on a call at some time soon. It's been a minute. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for the good luck. Give me 1 second. No way. There's no way. There is no fucking way. Shut the fuck up. What? I have no words. I can't even react right now. I'm so tired. There's no way that just happened. Holy shit! That was... I literally made a joke on how small it got this in like 300 resets. And now I just did it. $322 encounters and we got a shiny ho-oh. Full odds. Full odds. 322. Bang. Luck really is oh my god, that is such a good shiny. I'm sorry. I would probably have freaked out so much more if it was like morning, but I'm trying to stay quiet because my parents are sleeping. And I was just caught so off guard, I think. Oh. Holy shit, dude. I've... Okay, hold on. We need to get a few things going here, so we need to limit it. We need to turn off the frame skip. And we need to go to sound. I got so lucky. It's not normally 1,000. It's normally like 8,000. Evan's his name. I can't believe I'm looking at that right now. That's insane. Okay. So, I need to be very careful. I'm gonna use Whirlpool, because there's no way this kills. Okay. I need to count power points as well. Okay, Fire Blast has 5. Alright. It has 4 out of 5 Fire Blast left. 4 out of 5 Fire Blast. Okay. I'm just gonna literally just start throwing ultras now. At least I get to see it sparkle again. Okay, now it has 3 Fire Blasts. There's 3 out of 5. Whirlpool will do some passive damage. Don't worry about the Whirlpool, by the way. Because Gyarados is gonna die and it'll free itself anyways. Just wanted to do something that would give it some chip damage. Whew, man, that's such a good shiny. I'm so sorry I didn't react crazy. That also has 5 power points. So now it has 4 out of 5 Sacred Fire. Do not flee. Do not fucking flee. Okay. I want to chip it with something. I think you can live ahead. I want to hit it with a Shadow Ball. And you're faster. Nice. Yeah, we're good. Sunny Day. How much power points does Sunny Day have? Sunny Day. It has 5 as well. God damn, this thing has really low power points. Okay. So now it's... okay. I'm gonna hit it with another Shadow Ball. I don't want to hit it with Confusion. Because if it... oh my god, a crit. That's kind of good, but it's also kind of scary. It just used another Sunny Day. So it has 3 out of 5 left. I'm gonna do one more because a crit still won't kill. Nice. And it used another Sunny Day. Alright. Let's start throwing balls again. Because this is a good range where if I accidentally fuck up and it starts struggling, it won't kill itself. But it's also low enough to where... yep, it's 188, 192. I got that lucky. That's another Fire Blast. It's at 2 out of 5 left. It has 2 Fire Blasts left. That probably kills, though, because it's Sunny Day boosted. Yeah, that sucks. It's okay, though. So now I have to post 2 reactions tomorrow, which is the Hollow one was so bad. My Hollow reaction was so bad. I'm so sorry. It's because I was tired, and I just wasn't expecting it. I just wasn't prepared to find this. I genuinely thought I was going to be here for thousands of resets. And it was my quickest shiny. Other than my starter, I guess, but... yeah. At least getting it to shake once. Okay, that's an extra sensory. How much power points does extra sensory have? Do we live one? We do live one. Good. Extra sensory has 20 power points. So it has 19 out of 20 left on that. Okay. Odin's not gonna carry. I doubt it. See? It's okay, Odin. I didn't expect it. That's another Fire Blast down. It has one left. There's one Fire Blast left. I'm gonna bite and hope for a flinch. Because that won't kill. And there we go. Even if that crit, that wouldn't have killed. That was a little risky though, admittedly. Now it's in struggle range, but it's not going to struggle for a long time, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh my god. We got 2 though. We got 2. We'll take 2. That's another sunny day. It has 1 sunny day left. It's so good. The sparkles are so cool. That's another Sacred Fire. I gotta start using revives. Yeah, I'm gonna use a revive this turn on... I guess Gyarados is my best bet here. I'll use my max revive, honestly, fuck it. And that's its last Fire Blast. It has 0 Fire Blasts. Okay. I'm being very careful every time I hit a button, because if I fuck up, I will accidentally flee from this thing, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, we cannot hit it again, and I'm not going to hit it again. Making that very clear right now. I am not going to hit this thing again. I would be a fool. That was its last sunny day. It now has 3 Sacred Fire and 19 extra sensory left. It has 2 Sacred Fire left. That's annoying. I think I'm going to heal, to be honest. I think I'd actually rather waste its Sacred Fire and get it down to extra sensory. Oh, his catch rate's really bad. It now has 18 extra sensory left. Crap. Alright, I hate to use a full restore like this, but I'm going to. Alright, it has 1 of those left. It burned again. Come on, man. Why did I do so much less damage than before? I mean, it might as well use the last one. There it is. All it has left is extra sensory now. Do I have anything that resists psychic? Okay, hold on. I need to slow the fuck down. I mean, I guess I have you. That works. It has 17 left. I know I'm not using a lot of Ultra Balls here, but I'm making sure it doesn't kill my whole team before that, because I always have a Master Ball. As much as I want to catch this as an Ultra, I will take it in a Master Ball any day of the week. And it'll get down to 16 after this turn. Alright, low damage. That's perfect. That's like 3 Ultra Balls right there. Assuming no crits. Okay, we got one. It's going to get down to 15 now. No, I'm not gonna weaken it anymore. I think if I crit, it'll die. Now it's now gonna have 14 left. Alright, I have the potion. That's 13 left now, I think. It crit. That's annoying. So we're gonna Super Potion. That's 12 now. I'm probably only gonna throw like 7 more balls, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm a Master Ball it, because in case I'm somehow off with my PowerPoint guessing, I do not want to risk failing this. Oh! Oh! Oh, we were so close. Oh, we were so fucking close. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. It has 10 left now. It crit? That's annoying. We heal though. It's gonna use another extra sensory. It has 9 left. It can't run, but it can struggle to death. And I have 9 turns before it does, but I'm only gonna throw like 2 or 3 more of these, to be honest, just in case I counted wrong. Alright. Guys, I think we Master Ball it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to risk me being wrong with my extra sensory count and then it struggles to death. know what? Fuck it. We'll throw one more. Throw one more. I'll throw a fastball. If it doesn't go in, that would look really good. We'll Master Ball. Oh! Alright. It was worth the shot. Alright. I believe it has 6 out of 20 left, but I could be off. I'm going to Master Ball it. We'll take it. I would have loved to catch it in an Ultra Ball because I bought all of them for a reason. I bought way too many for the record, but... There we go. We got it one way or another. Oh, it was caught. Look at that, guys. We've completed our team. Remember how I was saying on Thursday night how, who knows, maybe this hunt won't take a while. Maybe this challenge won't take a while. I could get really lucky with Ho-Oh and Nidoran, and then I could finish this out by this weekend. And genuinely, that could happen. If I beat this game, the rest of this game in 2 full days of streaming, I mean, I really could make it happen. Which is crazy, because I was joking. But here we go, Shiny Dex. Legends claim this Pokemon flies the world's skies continuously on its magnificent 7-colored wings. Oh, the rainbow Pokemon. And I don't have a name planned. But we're gonna name it... What are we gonna name it? I'll name it Horizon. I think that's a cool name. Name it Horizon. That was crazy. I can't believe that just happened. I don't think my body has processed what just happened. The fact that I just got a shiny of one of like my second or third favorite legendary ever in 322 encounters. That is insanely lucky. I really thought I was gonna be here forever. Alright guys, do we have any nature guesses? Do we have any nature guesses? I also need to change the title of this YouTube video. Hold on. Sorry, I really was not expecting this. I'm so sorry. My reaction was probably so bad. Do you have any nature guesses before I call it a stream? Or did everybody leave me already? Hardy. You think I'm gonna get another Hardy one? That's funny. That would be really funny if I did. Alright. Title's updated. Alright. We got Hardy. I'm gonna guess... I think Horizon is going to be... quiet. Modest? Holy shit! It got the best nature! I got the best nature. Actually, no, it actually isn't. It technically is a mixed attacker. I thought it was a special attacker. Okay, so it's not as good, but it's still pretty good. I'm probably gonna run it as a special attacker, so hey, I'll take it. That's actually pretty good. Wow, dude. Oh, it has 30 in this game? Damn, I could have thrown so many more Ultra Balls. I thought it only had 20. I searched it up, it said it had 20 power points in extra sensory. I was perfect with my count, by the way, though. Because I thought it had 20, I said 6 out of 20. It had 16 out of 30, because it used 14. So I was actually perfect with my count for the power points. Damn, I could have thrown so many more Ultra Balls. That kind of makes me upset. But it makes me upset because we could have hunted Lugia if I caught this at an Ultra Ball. But because I don't have an Ultra Ball, unless I hacked one in, which I'm not going to do. Because I want to keep, other than speed up, I want to keep this as legitimate as I can. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be hunting Lugia. So I'm sorry to say that. I wanted to hunt Lugia potentially before I fought Red, but I think we're just going to beat the game with this team. So I will spend my weekend doing that. But guys, as far as I'm concerned, the team is here, guys. Let's run through it real quick. We got Loch Ness, the level 36. Shiny, Lake of Rage, Gyarados. We've got Pistachio, the shiny Espeon once Eevee. We've got Odin, the shiny Nidoking. Melon, the shiny Crobat. Our starter, Fern, the shiny Meganium. Now, Horizon, the shiny fucking Ho-Oh. I still can't believe that just happened. Alright. What does the Sacred Ash do again? I'm trying to remember. It revives all fainted Pokemon. I might need to use that right now. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna save one more time. Alright, guys. It's a short stream, but I'm gonna call it a stream. It was a very successful stream. Wow, I really am at a loss for words. We're gonna finish this game this weekend. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish this game. Yeah. Shiny Ho-Oh, 322 encounters. That's crazy. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. I really can't believe that. I will post the clips of these tomorrow as well. Alright. I will see you.